Hollywood is built on dreams, but also on shadows. For every glittering red carpet, there are whispered stories of curses, hauntings, and houses so terrifying that even the wealthiest stars refuse to live in them. One such place exists not far from Sunset Boulevard, tucked deep within the winding, manicured streets of Bel-Air. It looks like any other grand estate: towering gates, sweeping driveways, pristine lawns. But behind its glamorous facade lies a chilling history that has made it infamous as one of Los Angeles's most haunted mansions. This is the story of the Bel-Air mansion, where celebrities move in with high hopes, only to flee in terror, leaving behind tales of strange whispers, flickering lights, and restless spirits that seem determined to never let anyone call the house home. The mansion in question was constructed in the 1930s, at the height of Hollywood's golden age. Designed in classic Mediterranean revival style, the property was meant to embody glamour. Marble floors imported from Italy, chandeliers from Paris, sweeping staircases built for dramatic entrances. It was a home worthy of movie stars, producers, and the elite of Los Angeles society. But from the very beginning, neighbors whispered that something about the house felt wrong. Construction workers allegedly complained about strange accidents during the build, tools going missing, scaffolding collapsing, and in one chilling account, a worker falling to his death after swearing he'd seen a woman in white standing at the top of the unfinished staircase. The mansion was completed anyway, but some believe its foundation was already cursed. In the late 1930s, the mansion got its first brush with celebrity ownership. A rising Hollywood starlet purchased the home, hoping it would be her sanctuary away from the cameras. But her stay was short-lived. Friends recalled her complaining of cold spots in the house, even in the middle of Los Angeles summers. She claimed she could hear someone pacing the hallways at night, though she lived there alone with her maid. Within 2 years, she sold the house at a loss. When asked why, she cryptically told reporters, "Some houses don't want to be lived in." It was the first of many quick celebrity turnovers. Over the decades, the mansion changed hands repeatedly. Wealthy businessmen, Hollywood agents, even foreign royalty attempted to make it a home. Yet almost every owner left within a year or two, spooked by what they described as unexplainable activity. Some spoke of seeing shadowy figures at the ends of long hallways. Others described the unnerving sensation of being watched, even when alone. Lights would flicker without explanation. Pets refused to enter certain rooms. And then there were the dreams. Vivid nightmares so disturbing that owners would wake screaming in the middle of the night. One music producer in the 1970s claimed he woke each night to the sound of a woman sobbing in the master bathroom. When he investigated, the room would be empty, but the mirror, he said, would be fogged as if someone had been standing there breathing. Part of what gives the Bel-Air mansion its sinister reputation is the string of tragedies connected to it. In the 1950s, a socialite who lived there reportedly fell down the grand staircase and broke her neck. Guests later claimed they had seen her ghost descending those same stairs in an evening gown. In the 1960s, a wealthy oil heir purchased the house, only to be found dead in the library under mysterious circumstances. Though officially ruled a suicide, friends insisted he was not depressed. His widow swore she saw his ghost in that room afterward, standing in front of the fireplace. In the 1980s, a famous rock musician rented the house while recording an album. Within weeks, he broke his lease, telling friends he'd seen faces in the walls and couldn't spend another night inside. Each death, each departure, added to the legend. By the 1990s, the mansion was known around Los Angeles as a place cursed with bad energy. Perhaps the most telling part of the mansion's history is the sheer number of celebrities who have refused to stay there. Several A-listers, names whispered in Hollywood gossip circles but rarely confirmed publicly, reportedly rented the house only to abandon it almost immediately. One actor, known for his tough guy roles, allegedly left after just 2 nights, telling friends, "I don't scare easily, but that house, it's alive." Another actress, hoping to turn the mansion into her forever home, lasted only a month. She said she would come home from film sets to find all the cabinets in the kitchen standing wide open, even though staff swore no one had touched them. And then there are the whispered stories of guests, celebrities attending glamorous parties at the mansion who later confessed that they had seen figures watching from the windows, only to discover the rooms were empty. Those who have dared to speak on the record describe the same terrifying phenomena again and again. The Lady in White. Multiple witnesses claim to have seen a woman in a white dress gliding silently up the grand staircase. Some say she vanishes halfway, others that she turns her head and stares with hollow eyes before disappearing. The library apparition. Guests describe an older man in a smoking jacket appearing near the fireplace in the library. He never speaks, only stands, staring into the flames, before dissolving into smoke. The children's room. In one upstairs bedroom, faint sounds of children laughing have been reported, though no children lived in the house at the time. The smell of roses. Perhaps the eeriest detail is the unexplained scent of roses that appears suddenly in empty rooms, lingering for minutes before vanishing. Some believe it's connected to the original starlet who lived there in the 1930s, known for always wearing rose perfume. With so many stories, it was only a matter of time before paranormal investigators were called in. In the early 2000s, a team of ghost hunters spent the night inside the mansion, documenting their findings. They reported dramatic temperature drops in certain rooms, electromagnetic spikes on their equipment, and, most chillingly, a disembodied voice captured on a recorder. The voice whispered a single word: leave. Though skeptics argue these phenomena could be explained by faulty wiring, drafts, or even imagination, the investigators stood by their claims. For them, the Bel-Air mansion wasn't just haunted, it was one of the most active locations they had ever visited. So why do celebrities refuse to live in this mansion when they've lived in other allegedly haunted homes before? Part of the answer lies in the intensity of the haunting. Unlike other Hollywood ghost stories, which are often playful or harmless, the energy in this mansion is described as oppressive, heavy, and unrelenting. Celebrities live under enormous stress already, balancing fame, fortune, and scrutiny. To add nightly hauntings, whispers in the dark, and the constant feeling of being watched, for most, it becomes unbearable. As one anonymous star put it, "I don't care how beautiful the house is. Peace of mind is priceless." Today, the mansion still stands. It has been renovated, redecorated, and even marketed as a luxury rental. Yet its reputation lingers. Realtors struggle to keep tenants for more than a few months at a time. Some buyers have reportedly pulled out of deals after learning about its history. Occasionally, the mansion is rented for film shoots or exclusive parties. But those who spend the night often leave with unsettling stories. Doors slamming by themselves, music faintly playing when no speakers are on, mirrors that seem to flicker with faces that aren't their own. The Bel-Air mansion is just one of many haunted houses tied to Hollywood. From the Roosevelt Hotel, where Marilyn Monroe's ghost is said to linger, to the cursed sets of films like Poltergeist and The Exorcist, the entertainment capital of the world is no stranger to dark energy. But what makes this mansion so unique is its refusal to let anyone stay. No matter how much money, fame, or power its owners bring, the house always wins. It always drives them out. And that raises the chilling question: what exactly happened on this land before the mansion was built? Was it cursed ground? Was something awakened during construction? Or is the house itself alive, feeding off the fear of those who dare to live inside? The haunted Bel-Air mansion remains one of Los Angeles' most enduring ghost stories. A place where luxury collides with terror, where celebrities run from forces they can't explain. For some, it's just another Hollywood legend. For others, it's proof that not even the rich and famous are safe from the shadows that haunt us. Next time you drive through the winding hills of Bel-Air, past the gleaming gates and manicured lawns, remember this. Behind one of those perfect facades lies a house that refuses to be a home. A house where whispers fill the night, where footsteps echo in empty rooms, and where even the bravest stars have packed their bags and fled. Because some mansions aren't meant to be lived in. Some are meant to be feared.